There are places in America that don't quite feel real, not because they're hidden, but because they shouldn't exist the way they do. Towns where gravity bends, where history refuses to stay buried, and where the line between fact and legend becomes almost impossible to see. In Oregon, that line disappears completely. This state is known for its beauty, towering forests, rugged coastline, and quiet small towns. But beneath that surface is something far stranger. From haunted inns and abandoned forts to cult takeovers and exploding whales, these are 15 of the weirdest places in Oregon that feel too strange to be real. And the deeper we go, the stranger it gets. 1. Wolf Creek. Along a quiet stretch of highway in southern Oregon sits a town that most people never notice. Wolf Creek is small, quiet, and easy to overlook. But for those who stop, it's anything but ordinary. At the center of this town stands the Wolf Creek Inn, one of the oldest inns in the Pacific Northwest. Writers, actors, and travelers once passed through here, including Jack London. But today, people come for a different reason. Guests have reported footsteps in empty rooms, whispers in the night, and shadows that don't belong to anyone. Paranormal investigators have spent nights here searching for answers, but what they find only raises more questions. Just beyond the inn lies the remains of a forgotten mining town. Weathered buildings, collapsing structures, and silence that feels almost unnatural. In Wolf Creek, the past doesn't feel gone. Feels like it's still watching. To Hot Lake Hotel. In eastern Oregon, there's a place where history and tragedy collide. The Hot Lake Hotel wasn't always known for ghost stories. It began as a luxury destination, built around natural hot springs believed to have healing powers. But over time, it became something else. Hospital, sanatorium, a place where the sick and sometimes the dying were sent, and where not all of them left. Visitors today report hearing music, footsteps, and doors opening on their own. Some say the building itself feels alive. 3. Fort Stevens State Park. On the northern Oregon coast, history is slowly being reclaimed by nature. Fort Stevens State Park was once a military stronghold, active from the Civil War through World War II. Stands abandoned, but its most haunting feature isn't the fort itself. It's what lies just beyond it. The remains of a shipwreck, rusting into the sand. A reminder that even the strongest structures don't last forever. 4. Brownsville. Some towns feel familiar, even if you've never been there. Brownsville is one of them. It served as the filming location for Stand By Me. But what makes it strange isn't the movie. It's how little the town has changed. Walking through it feels like stepping into the past, frozen in time. 5. Oregon Vortex. Some places don't follow the rules. At the Oregon Vortex, gravity itself seems to behave differently. People appear to grow taller or shorter, depending on where they stand. Balls roll uphill. Balance becomes impossible. Is it an illusion, or something we don't fully understand? 6. Lovecraft Bar. Portland has built its identity on being different, and few places represent that better than Lovecraft Bar. A gothic nightclub where the atmosphere isn't staged. It's lived. Fog-filled rooms, coffin decor, and a community that embraces the unconventional. 7. Casa Diablo. Only in Portland could something like this exist. Casa Diablo is exactly what it sounds like. Fully vegan strip club. It's unusual, unexpected, and somehow it works. Antelope. In the 1980s, a quiet Oregon town became the center of something unprecedented. A spiritual leader named Osho arrived with a vision. That vision was a city, Idiotville, built from nothing. In the middle of the desert, thousands followed him, and what began as a movement became something far more disturbing. Bioterror attacks, wiretapping, attempts to take over local government. It became one of the largest scandals in US history. And it all started in a place most people had never heard of. 9. Tillamook. In Tillamook, even the fares are unusual. The pig and Ford races combine two things that don't belong together: cars and pigs. And somehow, it's become a tradition. 10. North Plains. Some festivals celebrate music or culture. In North Plains, they celebrate garlic. And not just any garlic. Elephant garlic. 11. Florence. The exploding whale. In 1970, officials in Florence faced a problem. A massive dead whale washed up on shore. Their solution was simple: blow it up. What happened next became legendary. Instead of disappearing, the whale exploded into massive chunks, falling from the sky, crushing cars, terrifying onlookers, and creating one of the strangest moments in American history. 12. Witches, Portland. Right in the middle of a popular hiking loop in Forest Park in Portland stands a creepy old, half-burnt building known as the Witch's Castle. There are rumors and legends abound about the history of this building, but the reality is it was an old bathroom and ranger station. The land used to belong to a man in the 1800s who murdered his daughter's lover, so rumors of hauntings and witches have followed suit. Regardless, it's a cool spot to pass by while you're hiking. 13. Rimsky-Karoff Coffee House. Another strange and unique place in Oregon. This coffee shop in southeast Portland is a trip. Let me start by saying their dessert is fantastic and so is their coffee. But one does not just go here to sip a latte and eat some cake. One goes to Rimsky's for an experience. Neon lighting, extremely weird and creepy decor. Think dolls, Victorian furniture, and creepy crawlies. With very strange hours, they've capitalized on a ghastly and haunted theme, with classical music shows and a dedicated local crowd. The tables will move, shrink, and rotate, and every table is named after a famous composer. They claim the place is legitimately haunted, but the experience you have while there is not from a ghost, more so some wires and cables. 14. Blockbuster Bend, Oregon. Reportedly, it is the last remaining Blockbuster in the world. They've gone one step further though. You can actually rent it out on Airbnb and stay for the night, on a fold-out sofa, with a home theater set up. Sounds about right. They are certainly capitalizing on nostalgia and kitsch, which makes it worth a visit and a $20 t-shirt. 15. Hot Lake Hotel. This haunted hot springs have attracted visitors for numerous reasons. You can spend the night and you're granted access to every room in the building, or you can visit for the day and use the hot springs and take a tour. A former sanatorium, it's rumored to be incredibly haunted, something the current owners don't really acknowledge. You can see old medical equipment and preserved rooms with creepy portraits. You can also just enjoy the hot springs and the beauty of the area. From haunted buildings, to impossible physics, to stories that sound too strange to be true, Oregon proves something unexpected. The strangest places in America aren't hidden in fiction, they're real, and they're still out there. If you thought Oregon was strange, just wait. There are towns across America even more bizarre than this. Subscribe now, because in the next video, we're going even deeper into places people wish didn't exist. And tell me, which of these would you actually visit?